Actually, I'll stand behind my first wife, Bart. We'll switch.
My first wife.
Sweet. I'm Audrey's husband, and we do the business together. I blitz people from everywhere, including last week. For now, I still drive a dump truck for a living, and I pulled up to a construction site, and there was a bunch of pretty big guys there. And I just got out of the truck, and I looked at the guys. There was 9 of them, so I grabbed 9 blitz cards out of my truck, and I got out. I said, "Hey guys, you guys go to the gym, obviously. Who uses supplements?" And handed out cards. It's pretty easy. I keep blitz cards, a Sharpie, a marker, and one of the ballot pads. And I keep them all in the inside pocket of my jacket, and that's with my wallet. So if I'm paying at the store, I just pull out my wallet, and as I'm paying, I reach back in, pull one out. Hey, have you heard of this? It's part of your life. Wherever you go, you just do it. And I think my biggest tip, if I can offer a tip.
Please do.
People, this is my favorite one. When you hand them a card and they say, "Right," or "I'd never do that," don't just say, "Okay," and walk away. Just simply say, "Why?" Because, what was it, about 4 or 5 months ago? I was delivering a load of gravel to a house. The woman came out, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta blitz her before I leave, right?" So, big guy jumps out of the dump truck, and, "Hi, how are you doing? What are you doing today? What are you building in your backyard? Oh, you got a pool, that's great, okay. Can I offer you a coupon for my wife's business?" And I handed her.
Ooh, hold on, I want to stop for just a second. Did you hear what he said?
I just said that by
Especially-
mistake. I said our business, but I said wife by mistake.
Well, but here's the thing. I think sometimes when a man's approaching a woman, that might be a good way, because men really have a hard time approaching women sometimes.
True.
So I do think it's a genius way for men in here that are having a hard time getting over that. I love when you say our business. That's probably the best way. But if you're really struggling with approaching a female as a male, thinking that she's going to think I'm creepy, you can say, "For my wife's business." That's a great way to say it. Thank you.
Yeah, I go back and forth. Both of our names are on the
My
business
sister,
cards.
my friend's business. Yes.
And she ended up being a personal trainer. And when I handed her the card, she looked at both sides, and it was almost funny. I almost wanted to laugh, but she literally went, "I would never do that." And I just looked at her and I said, "Why?" And she answered, and then I answered her back with all of everything else, and she never followed through with it. But when I left, I was almost guaranteed that she was going to have a party herself. And we've actually.
She still may.
She is going to, because we have signed up her cousin as a DT, and I'm pretty sure that she's coming to the launch party next week.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay, so for me, I'm similar to Mark. I guess I go into a regular store, a grocery store. I usually have a lot of kids with me. Sorry, I should say that there. I usually have a lot of kids with me. There we go. Doesn't sound as depressing, does it? And so when I go and speak to the teller, like as I'm checking out, I never ever just go up to her and say, "Here's a blitz card, try this out." I always talk with them for a couple seconds while they're doing their thing, and then right before I'm about to go, it maybe is a fear thing of mine, or it's just what I've gotten used to doing, but as I'm about to go, I say, "Hey, my wife runs a health and wellness business." I never say my wife and I always say my wife if I'm talking to a woman, because I feel like it just puts up a barrier immediately. That's just me though. I don't know, maybe I give off a creepy guy vibe or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's all. As I'm leaving, I'll say, "Hey, check this out. My wife runs a health and wellness business, and she would love to show you some of the products." And it's just that simple. It's really worked well for us over the years. Like I've been able to funnel quite a few people to her, just that I don't know, people I had not met before I blitzed them, and also friends and family. Just don't be afraid to talk to people. You have to not be scared. And I think for a long time I was scared. A lot of people are scared when they first start doing it. But if you can just get past that barrier, it becomes easier and easier every time. I always tell people this, I'm huge on this. fear and doubt kill more dreams than failure ever will, right? That's a very common known saying, very well-known saying, but it's true. If you guys are scared and doubtful about what you're doing, people immediately can pick up on that. Immediately. If you're at a car dealership and you're dealing with a car salesman, if he's hesitant and if he's, not back and forth with you a little bit, you're probably not going to be all that interested in what he's selling, but you'll also have the ability to just walk all over him, right? So you guys need to be able to control the situation, have confidence with what you're doing, and say, these products work. These have changed so many lives. So yeah, just squash all that fear and doubt. Don't be afraid to go after someone walking out of a store that you think might be good. Don't be afraid to chase, like I've seen Barb chase people down. It's really embarrassing.
Wait, you forgot your Blitz card! You forgot your Blitz card!
Like, honey, like, let's just go. You've already talked
In
to
your
her.
heels. I can see you doing it in your heels too.
But yeah, so it's just got to be confident and comfortable, and just keep in mind that people will sense your fear and your doubt. They can definitely feel it. If I'm dealing with someone, if I'm buying something, I don't want somebody who's not confident working with me. It just doesn't